everybody, and this is Miss Heather with the Hagerstown Public Library, and it is time for STEAM! Yay! So today we are going to be making what is called Make Your Own Anemometer. So this is basically making your own wind gauge, okay? So what you're going to need, I have your packet for you like usual. You are going to need 4 paper cups, so like the mouthwash cups or cups you use in your bathrooms just to rinse out your mouth. You're going to need 4 of those, okay? Some corrugated cardboard, so I just had some scrap cardboard laying around here in the library. It just takes some really thin strips I sew. A hot glue gun or stapler. I chose to use a stapler just because it was easy and I didn't necessarily want to use a hot glue gun. If you have a stapler, great, use that. If not, use a hot glue gun, but be careful. Use it with adult supervision. If you are smaller, please have an adult do that for you, okay? You're going to need some scissors. Same preface as this last morning. Some colorful tape. I didn't use any tape. I used some really pretty origami paper to tell a difference between this cup and the other 3 cups. So I just had some really pretty scrapbook paper, origami paper. You can even just color it any kind of way you want to differentiate this cup from the other 3. And then you can have, there's 2 different ways to mount this. I will show you. So this way, I chose the way of using a pencil. I inserted it into a cup, and then I had some, one of these had some Play-Doh left over in the bottom, and I just inserted the pencil down that Play-Doh and make sure, take off the lid, okay? So after putting all this together, you are gonna have, you will have a anemometer or a wind measure. Okay, you're gonna have a crosshair. I used a giant push pin that we had up on our desk area for our board, and then you're gonna cut these out and crisscross them and staple them and make sure you have a center hole. And then the same thing with the cups. Please staple those. That's the easiest way. And then I created a hole right here in the bottom of the cup, and then it went straight through and down to my Play-Doh. And once you get that all put together, which is really neat, you can make your own wind meter. So let me show you. It's really cool. I finally got it figured out. So for every 10 spins, you have to watch your wind maker or anemometer. For every 10 spins per minute, that's 1 mile an hour. So if it spins 20 times in a minute, that's 2 miles an hour, and that's how you calculate that. I have some really cool facts for you. And this also will measure wind pressure. Mile per hour in wind and pressure is very important, especially this time of year with it being kind of peak tornado season in the next couple months or so, with Indiana being part of that. Weather patterns that we have, because, you know, Indiana, wait 5 minutes and your weather's going to change, right? So I'm going to give you a few facts about this. So the simple version of this, and I'm going to lower down so you can see, okay? Just bear with me. So the simple wind gauge was created by Reverend Dr. John Thomas Romney in 1845. It was a very simple scientific project for him to do, and it actually opened up a lot of different things for meteorology and weather, and a couple other different things as well. A couple other facts I found that are really interesting, because I wanted to be a meteorologist but scared to death of tornadoes, so that doesn't quite work out, but I love the science behind it and everything else. At one point, the highest recorded wind speed was on Mount Washington in New Hampshire. That record was 231 miles an hour. That was held for quite a long time, 60 plus years. And then in the Moore and suburb part of Oklahoma City, so Moore is a suburb of Oklahoma City in Oklahoma, the highest reach Doppler radar indicated wind speed is 318 miles an hour. That is like what they used to call the F5, but now it's an enhanced Fujita scale. It is an EF5 in today's category. That is the highest recorded on Doppler radar on May 3rd, 1999. So I'm hoping in the future they won't have anything like that. Oklahoma is in the middle of Tornado Alley. Them in Kansas. I always think about them at this time of year. So this is the wind gauge. Alright, bye. Guys, bye. Just a quick note. This is out for you to your packets are out for you to come pick up. It's always on the top shelf of the Steam cart, so it'll look like this. Middle shelf is from last week's, and the bottom shelf is previous week's. I hope you guys enjoy. This will be on Facebook Tuesday at 11 a.m. and then it will be put on to YouTube as well via our Facebook page. So this is Miss Heather, and this was Steam. Bye, guys.